All right, sometimes destiny isn't given to you. You have to take it. From the moment this season started, the Duke Blue Devils weren't just playing for wins. They were playing for legacy, a new era, a new coach, the same old pressure. And last night, they stepped up big time. Duke didn't just beat Alabama. They sent them packing, 85-65, in a game that felt less like a battle and more like a declaration. Duke is back. But this game was more than just a Final Four ticket. It was a statement to everyone who ever doubted them. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around because we're about to break down every toast major moment, how Duke took control early, why Alabama had zero answers, and what this win means for Duke moving forward. Before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe, because this is where real hoop fans come for the best analysis. All right, let's do this. Before this season even started, Duke players walked into the locker room and saw one thing up on the screen: San Antonio. That's where the Final Four would be, and that's where they were determined to go. No Coach K, no guarantees, just pure determination. And you felt that energy in this game. This wasn't about a single win, it was about proving something. Jon Scheyer's squad wasn't here just to compete. They were here to take over. And from the moment that ball tipped off, you could tell it was on. Duke wasted zero time setting the tone. The first 3 minutes, 13-5, Duke. Alabama looked shocked, like they walked into a fight they weren't ready for. And let's talk about Alabama's shooting for a second. Remember how they torched BU with an NCAA record? 25th threes? Yeah, reality hit them like a brick wall. Alabama went 8 for 32 from deep. At one point, I swear the rim was looking at them like, bro, not today. And Mark Sears, the man who dropped 34 points on BYU, Duke locked him up like a phone screen with Face ID at night. 2 points in the first half. 2. You could see the frustration on his face. When he got called for a travel and an offensive foul back-to-back, that was the moment he knew this wasn't his night. And Duke? They smelled blood. This wasn't just about stopping Alabama. Duke overpowered them. Khaman Maluach? This dude was protecting the paint like it was a Hall family heirloom. Alabama tried to get inside, and Maluach was just standing there like, nah, not today, boys. And then you've got Cooper Flagg, 16 points, 9 rebounds, and one coast-to-coast moment that screamed, get out of my way. At one point, Alabama's defense was just vibes, and let's give Khaman Maluach some love. 21 points, smooth as butter. This man was scoring like he had admin access to Alabama's defense. Duke dominated the paint, outscoring Alabama 40-28. Down low, they weren't settling for jumpers. They were attacking. And Alabama, they looked lost. Alabama had one last shot to make this a game. Nelson had a monster block on Flagg. Sears finally hit a three. And for a brief moment, it felt like Alabama had life. And then, Duke snatched their soul. They hit Alabama with an 11-4 run, pushed the lead to the 13, and never looked back. By the final minutes, this wasn't a game anymore. It was a victory lap. Duke wasn't just winning. They were sending a message. Listen, this wasn't just about beating Alabama. This was deeper. For the first time since Coach K left, Duke is back in the Final Four. And you know this means something. For every player that sacrificed, for every fan that stuck around, for every critic that said Duke's best days were over, this team just proved them wrong. Jon Scheyer, he's not just filling shoes anymore. He's making his own legacy. And now, they're just 2 wins away from immortality. Is Duke winning it all? Are they built to take down Houston or Tennessee? Drop your takes in the comments because this Final Four is about to get crazy. And if you loved this breakdown, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Duke isn't just still dancing. They're marching towards something legendary. And I don't think they're done yet. Until next time, hoop fans, stay legendary.